Take it easy.
Hey guys, welcome back to another week of SpiffdUp. Hello, my name is Spiff, and if you're new to my channel, what's up? Welcome to the family. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below because you know you want to see a little bit more of me. So for today's video, guys, I really wanted to do a makeup look based off of like a bold blue color. So initially I posted the look on Instagram because I didn't really like the quality of the video. So if you guys want to check that out, definitely go look on my Instagram. You'll see how it looks. And I just felt like it was just something was wrong about it. So I really wanted to give it a round 2 and just try it again because I really want to just make sure that the quality of the videos that I post on here are good enough and up to your standards, because I definitely don't want to post like crappy videos for y'all. So this is the makeup look that I created for round 2, and I definitely am so happy that I refilmed this video. It involves some glitter, it involves some blue shadows, some red shadows. Like, it doesn't get better than that. So as always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to follow me on all of my social media links, which are going to be listed down below in the description box. And without further ado, let's go and get started on today's makeup look. Hey guys, okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with the complexion part of this video. I will have timestamps down below for the eye portion of it. If you want to jump ahead and go to that, you're more than welcome to. Also, I'm off tomorrow morning, which means I don't have to go to work or wake up at 7:45 a.m. And you know what that means. Turn up! No, this video is not sponsored by 4Loco, but if they want to ever sponsor my videos, let me know. Let me know. Alright, so the first product that I'm going to go in with is the Rose Water and Glycerin Spray from Heritage Store. Now, I raved about this on Instagram recently, and I fell in love with this product. I was looking for like a new setting spray that was pretty affordable, that was not like $30 at Sephora or Ulta, even though I do work there and I do get a discount. Sometimes I don't like to shop there all the time. So the Rose Water and Glycerin, Rose Water is just a natural ingredient that just provides a lot of hydration to the face. It provides radiance. And glycerin, as we know in the makeup world, acts as a makeup gripper. So basically what that means is whenever you go on with anything that has glycerin, once it dries down, it basically just has like a nice tacky grip to it. So the foundation or the concealer or primer or whatever you go in with first will really just grip onto the face a lot stronger, and it'll last longer on the face throughout the entire day. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray a little bit of this. Alright, so the next product that I'm going to be using is the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. And I'm just going to be applying this right underneath my eyes, on my forehead, and then just anywhere else that I kind of want to smooth out my complexion. I haven't even used this bottle. I haven't used this foundation primer in general, like in a while. So this bottle is brand new. So this is almost going to be like a first impressions, like a, oh my gosh, why haven't I used this in a while? Hey, that's a good idea for a video. So I'm just going to be doing circular motions with this. I forgot almost how the texture feels. Oh my gosh. This feels really nice for the face. Why haven't I used this? Okay, I think I put too much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Go back. Go back. I guess I'm taking it all over the face because I have a lot. So for foundation, I'm going to be going in with the Revlon Color Stay Foundation. This is a number 360 Golden Caramel. Y'all, this used to be my OG foundation back in high school. I used to love using this. And it provides so much coverage. It's so long lasting on the face, and I haven't really used it in a while, so I was like, why not? Let's do it for this video. So I'm going to take about that much onto the back of my hand. I'm going to be taking that on a damp beauty blender. We're just going to be blending this out. So I'm so happy to be filming again. I feel like I have missed out on so much, and I feel like a lot of you guys have been subscribing to my channel. Like, I've just seen a growth in my channel, which is like freaking me out because I'm like, whoa, like in the past couple of weeks that I have not been filming or uploading anything, I have noticed that there's been at least like another like 500 subscribers on my channel, and I'm like, hey, what's up, people? So I welcome all of the new subscribers onto my channel. Alright, so for concealer, I'm going to be going in with the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I love this concealer. I'm not a huge MAC fan at all, but this is like one product that I will forever be purchasing. I buy this more than I buy Fix Plus, which is crazy. Oh, she's getting a little tan. She needs to start buying darker shades because these are starting to look a little light on me. And I'm taking that with the Sephora Pro Brush. This is number 56, the Flawless Airbrush. I'm also going to be taking that onto my eyes just to prime them. everything is looking nice and mattified. Like, I'm loving this combo of the Revlon foundation and the MAC Pro Longwear concealer. I just feel so mattified right now, but also not too dry on the face, if that makes sense. So I don't even think I need to mention the next product that I'm going to be using, but this is the Wet n Wild Makeup Contour Stick in shade 805 Call Me Maple. If you're looking for a very affordable contour stick and you don't want to buy anything from like Sephora or Ulta, Wet n Wild's Makeup Contour Stick is life. You need it. Go get it. So affordable. I'm going to be blending this out with my Real Techniques contour brush. I'm just going to be doing circular motions. I usually like to do like stamping motions and then also kind of doing circular motions going upwards and then stamping again, going back in circular motions. And I'm also holding the brush like midway when I do this. Taking it onto the forehead and then blending out the jawline because that's always important. So I'm going to be taking a smaller brush right here and I'm going to be contouring my nose. I'm going to be as delicate as possible with this because I don't want to go too harsh with the nose contour. I've noticed that in previous videos it really just looks like my nose just kind of looks really burnt or dark. I'm also going to be taking that into the eye contour portion. So it's always a debate on like what highlighter I want to use for my tutorials that I do. So I'm going to take an oldie but a goodie. This is one of my all-time favorite highlighters. I love the formula of them. But this is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal. One of my all-time favorite highlighters. I love the way that this just looks on the skin. It almost just like melts into the face. It looks phenomenal. So I'm going to stop talking about it. I'm just going to apply it on. I want to cry. Like, I'm just going to be doing circular motions on the high points of my cheekbone and then just kind of taking this upwards. And then for the nose highlight, I'm going to be taking a smaller brush just to really get very detailed with it. And then also take that right onto the Cupid's bow. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and set the face using the Cover FX. This is the mattifying setting powder in the medium tint. And I'm just going to apply that all over. And then go ahead and just bake right underneath the eyes as well. I'm going to be applying that with the Vanity Planet powder brush, which I have a video coming out pretty soon using all of their brushes on their brush set that they have, which is very affordable, by the way. So definitely stay tuned for all of that because it is such a pretty brush set and it comes with a really nice case. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and let that sit on my face for just like a couple seconds, but while that is setting on my face, I'm going to go ahead and clean up some of my brows because I feel like I kind of just messed them up just a little bit, so I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and dust off some of that setting powder that I had on. And then you guys know that I love to go in with another spritz of my setting spray, so I'm going to go back in with that Heritage Store Rose Water and Glycerin spray. And then taking a little bit more of Opal back onto that high point just to really bring it back. So I'm going to be going into my Benefit Cheek Parade palette. I'm going to be picking up the bronzer in Hoola, which is the darker one that's in the palette. They also have Hoola Light, so if you're more on the fair side, that's going to be a better match for you. But I'm a little dark, so I'm going to take Hoola. And I'm just going to be chiseling out my cheeks, but also adding a little bit of bronzer to the face and just some warmth. I want to make it look like I definitely went on vacation and got a tan. I'm looking like nice and just golden. Like a nice golden spritz of bronze. So then for my nose contour, I'm also going to be mixing up Hoola Light and Hoola. And I'm just going to be using that to contour my nose. I don't want it to be as dark as the rest of the face just because I don't want to make it seem like it's just really red in your face. I want it to make it seem like it's just going to blend in really nicely. Alright, she's a little hot in here. She needs to turn on the fan. Hold up. For more added warmth, I'm going to go in with the Jane Cosmetics bronzer. This is in the shade Give. And it's a pretty dark bronzer. So, like, this is really dark for me. So, I'm going to go in with the very tiniest amounts with the same bronzing brush that I use. And I'm just going to be applying that right at the high point of my cheekbone. For blush, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Mellow Wine. This is one of my favorite colors. It's also from the drugstore. Really pretty shade. I'm also going to be applying a little bit onto the forehead. Alright, and that is pretty much it for the complexion part of this video. Let's go and move on to the eyes. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I did one of my eyes off camera. I wanted to see, like, just in case if the makeup look didn't go well, like, how can I fix this? But honestly, I'm living for this. So of course we're going to be digging into the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. You guys know that this is one of the most top trending palettes right now on the market. So pretty, it's so gorgeous. So the first eyeshadow that I'm going to be going in with is He Devil, which is right here. And really this is the only shade that I'm going to be using in the palette. Don't judge me. But really what I'm using it for is a base color, because we're going to be going in with a much more brighter color in a minute. And I'm just going back and forth, and I'm creating kind of like windshield wiper motions and dragging this outwards past my brow. So I'm taking this like 1/3 into the lid portion. I just want to make sure that everything transitions really nicely, so just taking that into the outer part of the lid area is just going to ensure that everything just looks nice and blended. Alright, so now that He Devil is laid on, I'm going to go into the Urban Decay Electric palette right here. I'm going to pick up the shade Slow Burn, which is this really bright red shade. Now I will warn you, these eyeshadows do stain your eyes, and I have woken up before, and I have woken up with like red eyes, pink eyes, blue eyes even, and I'm just like, okay, this is a very strong palette. So just a fair warning, if you ever do invest into the electric palette, I don't know if they still have it on their website, but this palette is very pigmented and it will stain your eyes. I'm going to go in with the same brush, and I'm going to just pick up Slow Burn. And I'm picking up very little, and I'm just going to be throwing that right on top of He Devil. So I really want to make sure that this color is nice and just like really built up and bright red. That's the whole idea of this. And I'm also going to take that into the lower portion. I'm also going to be taking this just a little bit down, just so that way it balances the top portion of the eye. But I want to make sure that it fades really nicely, so I'm just kind of going back in using the side portion of the brush and just kind of blending that out. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with that MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I'm just going to pump just a very tiny bit, just so that way I can kind of conceal the lid. So I'm going to take this flat definer brush, and I'm just going to pop just a little bit onto the center portion. I saw this on Nicole Guerrero's video recently, and I was like, yes, this helps so much. So I'm just going to pop that right into the center part, and then look up, look down, and that is where I need to cut the crease, right here. I feel like I always struggle with my eyes because one eye is smaller than the other. And I'm just going to take my finger a little bit and just blend out that eyeshadow on top of the concealer on the outer part, just to make sure that it blends in really nicely. So next, I'm going to take this Vanity Planet flat brush. I'm going to go back into the electric palette and pick up the shade Gonzo, which is this really bright blue. And I'm going to pop that right onto that part where we put the concealer at. Next, I'm going to go into this Jessie's Girl eyeliner. This is a kohl eyeliner in Blue Steel, and I really love the formula of these, and also too, I love the packaging because it comes with its own sharpener. So if you ever feel like you don't have a sharpener on hand, this is very smart. Jessie's Girl knows what they're doing. This is such a pretty color, by the way, too. So I'm going to pop that all throughout the waterline. I got a little bit in my eye. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You're a strong gay. Don't cry. I'm also going to put that right by the waterline, on the inner part of the eye. I'm going to pick up a little bit more of that Gonzo shade. I'm going to pop that right into that lower lash line because I want to emulate what's going on the top portion of the eye. So I'm going to pop a little bit of the NYX Glitter Glue Primer. I'm just going to be placing that right on top of the blue and then dragging it out inwards into the eyeshadow. And then for the glitter, I'm going to be taking the NYX Face and Body Glitter in Teal, and I'm going to be popping that all over the lid area. And I'm just going to press that right on top. And I'm kind of taking it past the crease area just because I want it to look very just like airy and fairy-like. Almost like somebody just sprinkled blue glitter all over my lid. I'm going to take a little bit more of that glitter and pop that right into that lower lash line. So then for lashes, I'm going to be going in with the Tarte Pro Cruelty Free Lashes in Goddess. I'm going to pop those guys on. And I'm just going to take a little bit more of Slow Burn right underneath that glitter just to make sure that everything is nice and balanced. And then I'm just going to coat my falsies and my real lashes with the L'Oreal Carbon Black Mascara. And I really want to make sure that I'm grabbing my real lashes and not just the falsies because I want them to both lift up together. Alright, and then for lips, I'm going to be going in with the Kat Von D Everlasting Lip Liner in Lolita. This is OG Lolita, by the way. And I'm just going to be using this as a base for the lip gloss that we're going to be going in with. I love the formula of these. They're super creamy. And you guys know that I love to use these on my waterline as well, just because they are eye safe. Well, at least they're eye safe for me. And once these suckers dry too, they are locked in place. So next, I'm going to be taking one of my favorite lip glosses ever. This is the Bite lip gloss in Oyster Pearl. So I'm going to be topping this right on top of OG Lolita, and we're just going to see how this looks. Yes. I just love the way that it kind of just washes over OG Lolita, and it kind of just adds that like kind of bluish hue in there. Alright guys, and that is the end of this tutorial right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure to follow me on all of my social media links, which are going to be listed down below in the description box. And always check out some of my other videos. I mean, I have one that's like right here. I have another one that's like right here. Make sure to subscribe to my channel as well. Just check out everything that's just right here in general. Like, just check it out. Alright, so until the next tutorial, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you later. Bye!